Let's hit the road now as the Federal Executive Council has directed immediate commencement of a process for the review of threshold of procurement approval for ministries, departments and agencies. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, revealed this consideration at the end of the Council's meeting this Wednesday. State House correspondent Musbao Dan Wahab reports on this and other outcomes of the meeting.
A second meeting in 1 week for the highest decision and policy-making body in the country. Another set of 20 memoranda for the Council's consideration. Health and social welfare of Nigerians were given attention in addition to infrastructure renewal drive of the administration.
Today's meeting
Information and National Orientation Minister Mohammed Idris led relevant ministers to brief on the outcomes. Out of the 2 memos approved for the Ministry of Health is a contract of more than 10.2 billion naira for products linked to enhancing the accessibility and affordability of health commodities and health services by Nigerians. The first category of this approval is for the third-line antiretroviral drugs for those living with HIV. And the second category is a procurement of locally manufactured diagnostic kits for diabetics.
Diabetes is a major issue in our country. It's among the fastest growing segment. We have lots of our population suffering from diabetes, and some are not even aware they have diabetes. In addition, we're having a local company for the first time, one of the first in the continent, who will manufacture these diagnostic test kits in Nigeria.
In addition, also is the continuation of the administration's medical relief program to lower cost of some highly sought drugs, including antibiotics, antihypertensives, and anti-diabetics medications.
And it's a relief program, thanks to the empathy of Mr. President on the challenges that Nigerians are facing and his desire to lower the cost of pharmaceutical for those who cannot afford it.
The ministry also got approval for the procurement of mobile X-ray machine and a computerized tomography scanner for the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University Teaching Hospital in Bauchi. Ministry of Works got approval for 13 road projects across the country, totaling over 660.2 billion naira.
And the big one is fresh contract, and it is the construction of route from Zaria, Hunkuyi, to Kolomani, Dambali, Maraba, Kanya, Subawa, Kasa, which is in Kaduna and the Katsina state. So the total contract sum is 198 billion.
Since inception, the Council has attended to more than 140 memoranda, most of which have been on procurement. But then, the Council, led in a conversation by the President, is hoping to give more attention to policies consideration by increasing the procurement approval threshold for MDAs.
If you observe, all the memos presented here are largely related to procurement, and so we want that to be decongested, memos to be decongested at the Federal Executive Council level to give room for more detailed discussions on policy issues and reduce some of these memos coming by increasing the threshold of those procurement processes to be executed at the ministerial level.
Now, the matter is not conclusive yet, as the Council has directed the Director General of Bureau of Public Procurement to work with other relevant ministers for a review of the threshold for ministers and MDAs, the outcome of which will be subsequently sanctioned by the Council. Meanwhile, the Council honored 2 former members who passed on recently with a minute's silence. That include the first female minister, Adenike Oyagbola, who served under late Shehu Shagari's administration, and late Chief Edwin Clark, who was a Federal Commissioner for Education and later Commissioner for Information. From the State House, Musbao and Wahab, NC News.